Hi, we are here with,
Mekka Williams.
and Mecca, what is your title?
I am a senior engineer with NetApp, the data authority.
The Data Authority, and a past winner.
Yes, I'm a 2018 Technology Rising Star winner.
hmm And so, what did you have to do to become a Technology Rising Star winner?
The wonderful thing about this award is that the leadership at your own company nominates you. So you've already done what you need to do to win this award by the time you've won it. They're recognizing your accomplishments, the amazing work that you've done anyway. And this is just a really nice way for companies to tell you thank you. Thank you for being the amazing person that you are all year long.
So, tell me something that's really important. How did you get into this business? What were you doing? Where did you grow up? What was happening in your life, in your neighborhood, for you to take this path?
So I am originally from New York City. I'm a native New Yorker. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I grew up in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, and I've always been proficient in math, just naturally. I love science. I've always loved science, and I love reading. I was just naturally academically talented. And so around 1990, 89, 90, I was at the Brooklyn Technical High School. That's where I graduated, Brooklyn Tech, and we got to choose majors, and computer science was an available major. My mom had a wonderful friend that built me a computer from scratch, and I just started experimenting with that and very basic programming languages. Actually, the name of the programming language was Basic. Yeah, that's how long back this goes. And I just have loved it ever since. I've loved using technology to solve complex problems. I love how dynamic technology is, how we're always improving upon it. We're always making ourselves more efficient and faster. We don't think of it as a creative field so much, but it really is. It lets your creativity flow. The way we think about how to do things is so differently now. I mean, look at all of us with our phones, right? Who would have thought that that's how we would be living? It's disruptive and it defines the way we live, and I just love to be a part of that.
So, what is NetApp? What do you all do? What kind of company, and how does this fit with what you were thinking when you were a little girl?
It actually does not, right? My position at NetApp did not exist when I was a little girl, right? I started my career in embedded development, but NetApp is a storage company. And if you think about data as a commodity, everyone has data and everyone can get value from their data. And so NetApp is well positioned in this time that we live in, where data is so critical, to be the gatekeepers of all that data. And so we provide storage solutions. We help companies be more efficient and more effective with their own data. And no matter where your data needs to live and how fast you need access to it, how often you need access to it, how sensitive your data is, how secure you need your data, we provide solutions for all of those scenarios.
So, but how do you house data?
How do you house data? So, if you think traditionally, data is just stored on a disk somewhere, right? And there are so many, this is the creative part, there are so many ways that you can make data accessible and still be on a disk somewhere, right? So we have cache data that makes data available to you faster. We have data that's in the cloud for you. We offer cloud storage solutions. We have very small basic solutions for on-premises. If you just have a small shop and you just need immediate access to your data, we can provide that for you too.
That's amazing.
It is.
So, did you see yourself here like 10 years ago? Now, looking at where you are, and I know that you're not stopping now.
Never.
What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 to 10 years?
So it's interesting. As much as I love technology, I love this diversity champion cause. So I still pursue and continue to educate myself in technology. I'm focused on cloud automation right now. So I help teams, I enable them to test in cloud environments, but I would love to see and help move this needle of diversity. I would love to change the face of the profession. I would love to look out and see more people that look like me. I love to encourage young ladies to study STEM careers, to believe in themselves when it comes to math and science. So I have these parallel goals, right? I want to excel in both of them. I see myself being on the front lines, bringing along those that are younger than me that are following, and I see myself leading in technology, making decisions, influencing what my company decides to do in the next 10 years.
What would you say, first of all, that's admirable. And not too often people come outside of themselves to think of others.
Yes.
But what would you tell parents in how they should be thinking and helping their children to develop, and what they should be doing at home to help them move in the classroom?
Exposure is key. So even if you don't have a technical career yourself, you know they're out there. Make sure your kids are getting exposed to all the many careers that there could be. Encourage them to think outside the box. If there's a job that doesn't even exist yet, talk to them about it. Don't confine them to traditional career paths that were available when they were coming up. And also, use your resources. You know, technology also provides lots of educational advancement in the field itself. There are kits that are available specifically for teaching young people how to program, and not just block-based and robots, but actual code and debugging skills that we use in the actual field. If the children's schools are not providing this, get it for yourself. A lot of these programs are free. Just invest in instilling into your kids that technology is important. I mean, we do know that all new jobs are going to have a technology aspect to them, and that's the best way to prepare them for their future.
Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best, and we hope we continue to see you every year.
I hope you will too. Thank you. Good afternoon, Women of Color in STEM Conference, and greetings from my colleagues and I at NetApp. I want to extend a congratulations to NetApp's Technology Rising Star and All-Star awardees, as well as to all award recipients. This award is near and dear to me. As a 2018 Technology Rising Star recipient, I'd like to advise all awardees to hold on to their hats, seats, and anything else that isn't fastened. You are in for a whirlwind of opportunity, and if you're open to it, advancement and success. Winning this award last year put me on a high visibility and change-making path to championing inclusion and diversity for women, and particularly women of color in STEM fields. I took the inspiration and energy from this conference with the full support of my company and headed out to Las Vegas to sit on a panel of influential and distinguished speakers to discuss the challenges faced by women and underrepresented communities in STEM careers. This panel of speakers included industry executives as well as the NetApp CEO himself, George Kurian. From there, I went from being an invited guest to hosting my own discussion panels, giving advice to young women of color, offering them mentorship, a safe space, and support as they prepare for their own STEM adventures, solving tomorrow's problems from their unique and often lonely perspectives. Women who are unsure how to navigate exactly how to do a job they love with their entire hearts, but don't always feel like they can bring their entire selves along with them to work every day. I'm excited to do it because this is a great time to be a woman of color in STEM. Now, more than ever, our difference is our value. The world is on notice that the diverse set of problems before us requires a diverse set of minds to solve them. Across academia and industry, organizations are seeking out those diverse minds. To quote the CEO of NetApp, "We believe that the strongest and most creative teams have the best talent, are unified in purpose, and diverse in thought and background, representing the customers and communities that we serve." NetApp not only believes in creating strong, diverse teams, but has nurtured a culture where diverse talent can thrive, where difference in thought and background are encouraged and celebrated, where I am encouraged and celebrated. This is the future of STEM. This is what it looks like, and we must seize this opportunity to support and encourage more women of color to be innovative leaders on the front lines, solving the complex problems the world never ceases to present. So thank you, NetApp, and thank you, women of color. Have a great conference. And if you're interested in hearing about NetApp, the data authority, come see us at booth 216 tomorrow in the exhibit hall. Thank you.